Hey everybody, welcome to The Dose. My name is Brian. You know what I love about today? Is that it matters. Today matters. You know, tomorrow is that mythical land where 99% of human potential lies, but is never realized. How many times have we found ourselves going, yeah, I'll get to that tomorrow. Yeah, I'll take care of that tomorrow. Yeah, I should really get to that. I need to do that. We have a tendency as individuals, I think, to be natural procrastinators. It's just, there are certain things that are not enjoyable and we don't really want to do them, so we put them off till later. But the funny thing about tomorrow is that when you wake up tomorrow morning, tomorrow is today. And so it's so easy to just put things off and put things off and put things off. But what are the marks of superior men and women that are really stupendous achievers? Is that they never put off till tomorrow what can be done today, right? Now, that's not to say that you should take on more work than you need to in a day. It's just simply to say that if you know there are things you should be doing, get on it. Because putting it off till tomorrow doesn't do anything but compound the problem. Because tomorrow you got stuff needs doing that you're not going to be able to get to. And then the next day, you see how this can kind of snowball on you until you begin to take things that were priorities and just push them off the shelf altogether because you've gotten so far behind that you'll never catch up. A good example of that is, for years I said I'm in the process of writing a book. But every day it just seemed like everything else took priority and I never got around to writing. And so every day I'd say, oh yeah, I need to write tomorrow. And the next day I'd say, yeah, I need to write the next day. And then I'd say, well, you know what? I could write 3 or 4 hours on Saturday because I'll have the time, but I never did. This went on for years. Until at one point I finally said, well, I guess I'm just not going to get that book written. And I just pushed it off the shelf and didn't do anything. And didn't stop fooling myself and didn't do anything. But the sad part about that was I really wanted to write a book. And so a few months later, it might have been as much as a year later, I said, I'm going to pick this up and I'm actually going to do something about it. And so now what I do is I force myself to write a little bit every single day, even if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But what I'm doing is I'm keeping from that snowball effect happening where you just put it off until eventually you just go, and you shove it away. But I don't know how many things in my life that at one point were goals or aspirations or desires that just went completely by the wayside because I allowed procrastination to dictate how much time or energy I was going to put into that. And then eventually I just kind of let it go altogether. So how much human potential, how much of your own potential, how many potential $1 million ideas or success-making endeavors have just slipped away and vanished into the ether because you didn't take action when you could have. You see, today matters. What you do today makes a difference in every way. Every small act of kindness, every smile, every turning of the other cheek, every action that you take in the direction of your goals. One of the things that I have found has been absolutely life-changing for me, and I got this actually from Mr. John Maxwell. John Maxwell said, do the things you know you must do before the things you want to do. Because what will happen is you'll always make time for the things you want to do, so don't worry, you'll get them in. But if you do the things that you don't necessarily enjoy or you don't necessarily want to do before the other stuff, then it all gets in. The problem is if you wait and you say, I'll get to that, you'll fill your day with the things you want to do and never get to the things you should do. So just remember that today matters. Every second that goes by can't be gotten back. Time can't be stored, can't be saved. Time is a commodity that slips away second by second and moment by moment, and there's nothing that you or I can ever do to get back this moment of right now or the next one or the next one. So make each one count because today matters. That's The Dose, guys. Go make it a great day.